G'day scrappers, welcome to the Street Scrap No Food in the Fridge Challenge. Basically what I'm doing today is I'm simulating the fact that, say, there's no food in the fridge. We've got nothing to eat. What are we going to do? We've got no money. Well, all we've got is a little bit of fuel in the tank. And so the kids are hungry. Everyone's hungry. We got to go out and get some money to get something to eat. All right, so that's the challenge today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and do some street scrapping, and I'm going to no holds barred, just pick up everything that I can possibly find on the street. As far as scrap steel is concerned, okay, so there's no selection of good stuff to sell and all that. There's no time to sell anything. We've got to get scrap steel, take it to the scrapyard, cash it in, get that money and go and buy food for the day. So let's go and see if we can actually do this and see what kind of money we can get at the end of the day. It's we don't have much time, so I'm going to try and do it as quick as possible. I'm not going to be selective on what I pick up. If it's scrap steel, I'm going to grab it. Sure, I'll cut some cords and take some things like microwaves and so on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out the transformers when I get to the scrapyard, and we're just going to see in say an hour and a half how much scrap that I can get, and fill up the van with it, and and basically how much food, because this, it happens to people. They have no money, and they have no way of getting any money, like borrowing it or anything like that. And the fridge is empty. There's nothing to eat. Kids are hungry, and so let's go out there and try and get some scrap and feed the family. All right, guys, so let's go and do this. Let's do this. Let's go and get some food for the day and feed the family. So it's a no holds barred scrap. I'm not going to be picky. I'm just going to pick anything that I can get scrap steel from, and we can cash it in today. Not really looking for any furniture to keep or anything like that. We just got to fill the fridge. Okay. Just timber. All timber. Okay, I'm going to try and do it as quick as possible, obviously. But okay, so we've got 1 spoon of rice so far. Now, it's a race against time. Because saying it's a race against time because the scrap truck, the garbage truck, is coming today, and so I wouldn't be surprised if they've already picked up, because sometimes that's what they do. They go around first, they take away all the scrap metal, and then another truck comes and takes away all the timber. But that might not be the case. Okay, so we've got scrap metal. But they've put that giant frame . But even though we're hungry, we still can't make a mess and I don't want to make too much noise. So that's all scrap steel, but it's going to be too hard. We'll just take what we can. I'm trying to do it as quick as I can, but I don't want to make too much of a mess. And it's only the first street. Oh, that should be all right. Okay, so that needs to be dismantled and it's just going to take up too much space. But yeah, so as I said, it's a different kind of scrap today. Yeah, we're not looking for things that we could possibly sell, or because that's not going to get us food today. Microwave. What I'm thinking of doing is scrapping out microwaves once I get to the scrapyard. Oh, we've got some cast iron. I can't pass up a modem. Oh, well, we've got some good weight. Yeah, so we're in a race against the garbage truck at the same time, so okay. I'm going to take the push bike even though they take up quite a bit of space. But so does everything else anyway. I'm not going to find just nice clean bars. It's plastic. Okay. So if we just got bars and pipes like this, it'd be fine. Even though some of this chrome tubing, I actually like that to keep for myself. So we'll just see how much we get at the end, and you know, if I can keep a couple of bits for my own use, all well and good. Whipper snipper, we can scrap metal that. Heater. So already the first bike's already making a bit of a nuisance of itself. We're just feeding the family today. Beautiful. I got my cord, so I cut it before I scrap it. Steel. So yeah, we've got to get back as quick as we can, go to the scrapyard, drop all the steel off, and go and feed the family. Okay. Take that pipe. See, this wire doesn't weigh enough and it takes up a lot of space. But I've got a pipe. Quite a large area, so I don't think we'll have any problem filling up the van. And yeah, I noticed the van sounds really loud in these videos. It's loud, but it's not as loud as the microphone makes out it is. It's just a very sensitive microphone. I'll just cut that cord. Yay, we've got our first toaster. We won't be selling the cords today, but we certainly don't want to pass them up. Okay. Think we've got a PC? Looks like a PC. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with PCs, whether because I don't really want to just throw them in as scrap steel, obviously. I suppose I could scrap it out. Oh, it's a nice Dell. Okay, well, it's half scrapped out anyway, so I might be able to get away with that. Just have to unscrew the circuit boards and I think I can, these chairs, wow, that was unexpected to get a PC straight up. What a bonus. Now, I suppose one option is to, if I saw CRT TVs on the road, I could pick them up, oh, sorry, not pick them up, but actually scrap them out. But, yeah, I don't want to be scrapping out TVs, although, you know, it is an option and it does get us copper and stuff to, that we can also sell at the same time, but, broken up wheelbarrow. Might be able to just put things inside it anyway. See, they just take up a bit of room, you know. I'm going to leave that, make an executive decision. You know, if I just put really big things, you know, I'll end up with $5 worth of steel. You know, we don't want to just cover petrol, we want to we want to put food in the fridge. That's the challenge. Can I put food in the fridge for dinner tonight? Oh, there's a microwave with cord.
first, there's this vacuum cleaner, might still have the cord. Yes, it does. It's a nice long one. Okay, that's heavy. Ooh, that's a nice heavy piece of steel. I hear there's some heavy steel here. Yeah, so this challenge is just to show, you know, guys in Australia maybe, if not the rest of the world, oh, look at that piece of steel. So that you can, aluminium, that you can, you might be able to, if you're hungry, you know, going around and picking up a bit of scrap steel. If there's no other way you can actually get money for food, well, here's an option. It only takes a little bit of your time, and I suppose if you don't have money for food, then you probably don't have a job anyway. Yeah, this, I'll take it. I just want to fill up the van. Put a bit of that at the front. Get off this main busy street. Oh, I forgot my microwave. Can't forget that. Yeah, a lot of time people put sheets of steel right underneath, and yeah, but I've already got a couple of really nice chunky pieces of steel, so that's kind of what we want. Yeah, see the steel's underneath. I can take this CD player, not much, but hey, another spoon of rice. So that's quite a heavy CD player. Another one of those changeover 5 CDs. Yeah. I know what's going to happen if I start putting in push bikes. It's just going to wow. There's just so much in this area too. Look at all that. A lot of timber. There might be some steel for us. Oh yeah. Stuff. Probably good to keep, but We need to put food in our belly. Get in my belly. Okay. Wow. They certainly had a lot of stuff to throw. Oh, another modem. God, they just stand out. Yeah, we're getting bits and pieces. Okay, hangers are all tangled up. Okay. Since we're doing scrap steel, I thought I might as well put on my gloves. Might be a good idea. That's what we want. Nice cast iron. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be bothered actually separating a cast iron at the scrapyard, unless I get 10 of them or so. No, nothing there. Move on. They don't weigh anything. But I'll take the lid. I can take wheels, but obviously not just tires. But if there's a tire on a wheel, they'll accept one or two of them. And then nothing there. Move on. Another microwave. Yeah, someone said microwave land. It certainly is. They're everywhere. Okay, we've got a fan here. Got a fan motor. So I'll just keep that, but can't pass it up. It's all just plastic. Take a little cord. Found a PC. You beauty. I go around to pick up scrap steel, and I'm still getting more e-waste than expected. Looks like we've got some stuff here. Oh, we've got power tools. Wow. Big tool chest. Oh, I think I know what that is. Check these out. There, hammer drills. You know what that is? That's one of those hookers. You know, they smoke that, I don't know, some kind of stuff out of it. They put the big ball of fire, like a big coal. They're just empty. I don't know what that is. Stretcher. It's cast aluminium. I think I can just scrap this fan. I'll just take it as scrap steel. Yeah, I'll just throw the whole thing in scrap steel. I might just bend these legs. All right. Nice bookshelf. Oh, well, this base can go scrap steel. I'll just keep the keyboards for my own scrapping later on. See that house? He's picked up a lot of scrap for himself. He's got microwaves and stuff, all kinds of bits. Why not, you know? Okay. Now when I want steel, it seems harder to find. Oh. This pile looks interesting. I've got a DVD. Another modem. Oh, okay. We've got some car parts here. Got some nice shockers. Give us good weight. I like that. I like car parts when we're looking for scrap steel. This is like a compressor. Oh! Got a big alternator. Oh, it's one of those vehicle control units. Got a radiator. It's looks like it's just an aluminium radiator. No copper in that. I think I'll scrap that out. Speed control. It's an alternator, I think. Yep. Or an air conditioning pump. Oh, what's that? That's a Mustang. Wow. 5 litre. Wow, that's a nice Mustang. One of my favourite cars. Okay. Oh, that's nice. GT. Hey, there's a toaster. We always take toasters for scrap steel when we're looking for it. That's quite a decent looking Mustang. I wonder if they've left it out for hard rubbish, because I could scrap that out no problem. Oh, he smashed his window. So it looks like there's going to be no problem putting a little bit of food on the table today. We're not going to go hungry, and yeah, all right, keep moving. If I had that Mustang, I'd put a trailer on it. Imagine going around scrapping in the Mustang. Yay. Okay. Oh. Oh, check out this. Big dummies. Hey, look at the size of that. Two big dummies. Oh, well, I've got some grills. These ones are pretty heavy and rusty. Nothing. These piles look like they've been rummaged through. Oh, well. We'll get the toaster since we're here. We can get these motors and a DVD. I have plenty of streets, plenty of scrap. Looks like a gate. A gate with a bit of weight. Flight screen doesn't weigh anything, but since we're looking, it's a nice cage for a rabbit. Looks like there's some steel there. Some big guttering, probably won't fit. It's too awkward. Okay, keep moving. Okay, well, my camera is cuts out on me again. It's when it's really hot. I mean, it's not really hot today, it's just that it's very humid. But yeah, and it doesn't tell me when it cuts out. It doesn't cut it. It just freezes. Oh, so we've got some scooters here. Good solid little weights. Okay. Take some of these pipes, little trampoline pipes. More. Okay. liquid. We'll have a look here. Oh wow. Look at the size of that projection TV. Okay. Well, it's going to be just a little bit too long. I can take this mesh. Yeah, there's some pipes here, but they're mostly too big. I don't want to end up having a pipe going through my window or something. Believe me, you have to change a window, especially the back windows on vans. Really expensive. They see it's a Mercedes-Benz, they think you're rich, so they say, oh yeah, $700, something like that, you know. So yeah, I don't know why the back windscreen is so much more expensive than the front. It's almost double. Maybe because they don't replace as many, because you don't need to replace them for roadworthy. Wow, that's a big. It'd have a nice Fresnel lens in it. Oh well. Cut the cord. LG. So not a bad. It's a big Mercedes-Benz symbol. Probably just what I was talking about. You're better off to remove the Mercedes-Benz badge and put a, you know, Mazda or something, or Toyota, or I don't know, Holden or something. That way they think, oh, it's not as good, it's cheaper. Alright, well, nice little walk anyway. I tell you, the days that we've been having here in Melbourne, here at the start of winter, is just unbelievable. And the nights, reasonable cool. Not as cool as I like nights to be, but yeah, very warm days. Okay, looks like we've got a microwave. I'll just cut the cords when I get. There's a nice table on top of a microwave. It's a nice little coffee table. I don't need it, but it's nice. We don't want printers. I might just cut this. You know, there's a scrapper on the street. What's he going for? Yeah, he's going for scrap metal too. He's just loading up in the back of the trailer. So no point in following him. He's already, he's almost got it for you. He got some good big chunks of steel. He's got fans. Good on him. Oh, well. There's an old bloke. Mate, you're beating me to it. You doing all right?
Slowly, mate.
Yeah, it's a bit scattered around this area.
Yeah, it's like there's a few boys in trucks picking it up.
Oh, yeah, we're going to beat... Yeah, today they're meant to be picking it up, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so got to catch them before they get it. He reckons there's a couple of trucks already going around picking it up, so that guy was going flat out. He was just picking up scrap steel, throwing it in. I mean, I'm showing you my style and I'm going kind of reasonably hard, but that guy was going like, you know, bat out of hell, and you know, just try and catch up, and he's trying to, yeah, obviously beat the rubbish truck and fill up, you know, get some scrap metal cash. Oh, these are plastic. Oh well. I might have a look over there. Don't you hate when you see something and you think, oh, that's a nice piece of steel, and it turns out to be plastic? What do you do? It's plastic too. Oh well, we've got some old shears. I suppose you just get what you can get. But when you got a trailer, so I haven't got a tow bar here, so I can't put a trailer on. But you don't have to be as careful. You can just throw it in and go. There's another scrapper, a lady. I think she's just picking up toys and things like that, and little household knickknacks. You know, that's good too. But we're just trying to make a little bit of money to feed the kids. There's no food in the fridge. And I can't go home without a little bit of money to buy some food. Well, that's the challenge anyway, you know. And okay, so I've got a vacuum cleaner here with a cord in it. Okay, so that's gives me a bit of a bonus. Oh, it's quite heavy, that bit of steel. I'll take this nice vintage style magazine rack. Come on, give us some heavy bits of steel. But because it's warmer than I anticipated, can't get that. It's all tied up. No heavy bits of steel there. People are just outside, so I don't really want to be rummaging through their stuff. Wow. This house is all set. They got a four-wheel drive, a boat, an old car, two SUVs, or a four-wheel drive and an SUV. Beautiful house. So I don't expect to see those people out in the streets picking up scrap. But I mean, this area here isn't really an expensive area. Well, it's reasonably expensive. I suppose if you put a nice big house on it, it gets more expensive. But you know, it's a bit out of the city, so there's a monitor that I would have wanted, but that's not going to feed us today. Okay, so with our scrapper mate there picking up scrap steel, you know, it's obviously going to take a little bit longer to find stuff. It's going to be more smaller bits and pieces, I guess. You know, no point in putting big chairs in there or something. I might as well just take off with the chairs. A big basketball ring. Don't know if the scrapyard will want to take the backboard though, and I certainly don't want to break it. Okay. I think in the number 2 scrapping video, the part 2 street scrapping video, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was the one where I left heaps of steel, but there was it was really long pieces. I did take some steel, but there's a vintage old TV. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'm actually doubling up now. I think I've got to get my bearings of where I'm at and see on the map. Alright, we'll keep cruising. Bonus, guys, check it out. Ooh, it's an old dusty one. Yep. It's got everything in it. So I'm going to try and scrap these out on the spot at the scrapyard when I get there. At least take out most of the things, and then I can just throw it straight into scrap steel. And we got an iron. At least the irons weigh a little bit. Okay. Well, that was bonus PC. So what's that, 3 already? Again? I do well. Yeah, it's more trophies. Remember last week? Lots of trophies. Some wheelie bins, but they've got holes in them. They don't have lids. Oh, there's a nice motor. Won't take telephones today. That doesn't weigh anything. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, like that scrapper that passed by before, like he's really, you know, I'm not really in scrapper mode, like scrap steel mode, you know, so my eye isn't trained to go quick enough to just pick up things, whereas he can spot scrap steel. I can spot PCs, I can spot eWaste out, but yeah, it'll take a little while for me to be able to really spot scrap steel out, you know, and by then we'll probably be finished for the day anyway. There's a good cord on this microwave. Sorry, vacuum. And take the whole motor. Yeah, this exercise bike. Oh yeah, it still works and all that, but I'm not going to be able to fit it in the van. If I was empty from the start, I would have no problem. But I'll look like a bit of a goose trying to squeeze it into the van. It'll be a nightmare. Any steel? Nope. Looks like we'll get a DVD player. No, it's a printer. Oh gosh, I hate printers. Okay, keep moving.